Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are still here in Morocco and we are absolutely loving it. We've been staying at this campsite near Taradent for quite a few days now, and it's just been lovely, relaxed, chilled out, had the skateboards out. It's also opposite a skydiving centre, so we've been watching everyone falling out of the sky. Really cool. But we are going to be moving on today and we are going to be heading inland.
There is no road.
There's a
tiny bit, but this is like gravel going through this town. It has beauty to it. It's certainly a sense of adventure. We always find coming inland gives that sense of adventure much more than the coast, and that's because there's a lot of tourism on the coast, a lot of people, and when you get out in the sticks, there's not much of that. So it's sort of proper local life.
Raw Morocco, I'd say.
Raw Morocco, yeah, that's it. Still has its hecticness, which we're about to come into by the look of it. It works though. This is the thing, in the UK we have so many traffic laws and we still have all this road rage. Out here there's not that much road rage, and it's just like, free for all. Do what you want, walk where you want, drive where you want, cycle when you want. And people just move. It's sort of like they just instinctively know your next move, and they instinctively move or stop, or it's brilliant. And so there's no point driving like an Englishman out here.
You wouldn't get anywhere, would you?
You drive like a Moroccan.
Yeah.
And that's what you do.
So this has got to be our best campsite view in Morocco so far.
That's pretty amazing, isn't it?
It is stunning. Look at that.
Yep. And that's why we come away from the coast a little bit.
Yeah, that's just proven it, hasn't it? That's just proven why we
absolutely
prefer inland.
You could just sit here with a cup of tea, look at that for hours.
Nice.
And look at the geology.
Oh God, don't stop.
Let's bore everyone to death.
Have you got something to say?
Potato.
Potato. How cool is that, Piper?
Cute, electric shell.
Nice and gentle.
We will make sure it's
Right guys, so we finally found some hummus. We've been missing our hummus. However, it's in a tin. Look at that. So it looks pretty dire. We've tasted it. It tastes pretty dire. So I've taken it from this, put it in here, and I'm going to try and make it decent using a bit of paprika. I need to figure out. I always get the paprika and chili mixed up.
I think Dad will get this mixed up.
Okay, that's the chili. Oh, that's the chili. Oh man. Oh, that's some hot chili as well. That's hot. Oh, yay! This is the paprika. Okay, that really burns. We'll see what we end up with. It will probably taste better than it does at the minute.
Okay, so making.
Much nicer now. Nice, huh?
Cry. It's good, isn't it? Can I have a little... No!
Don't think he's sharing, Pip. Well, I thought this was going to be a good drive. We're doing 10 miles an hour. Stuck behind this heavy old lorry. And these roads are not wide enough. I'm on a solid white. I can't really overtake. Loads of people have, but the roads are just not wide enough. I think I'm going to have to do it at some point. Like, we've got a coach behind us as well, so I wonder if that local coach is going to sort of go for it. I don't know.
Right, if he goes, you've got to go.
Well, we've got twisties for a while, so I don't think we're going to be able to for a while. But hey ho, chilling out, relaxing, looking around. It's the slower. I know people say you want to get the sort of slower pace of life. I didn't think it would be this slow though. I think we're going to have to go for it.
That coach has just gone, so Rick's got no excuses
Gone,
now.
There's a bend up ahead. If a car came around that bend, he would have been screwed.
Well, the car would have had to stop, I guess.
Yeah, he would have. That coach wouldn't have been able to go anywhere. So I guess they just risk it and a few horns,
Yeah, maybe.
thrown of the arms. But yeah, I don't know. People are still overtaking us, and there's a corner up here. It's crazy. I think we are just going to have to find a bit and go for it, mine.
You did say drive like a Moroccan.
I did, and I'm not driving like an Englishman now.
Being too polite.
I need to get to see there's someone overtaking us, and there's a motorbike coming now.
He's done it! He's done it!
I've done it. There we go. Plucked up the courage. There was a gap, and I took it.
Round of applause from Piper there. Woo, go Daddy.
Feel proud of myself.
You can have a sticker.
I can have a sticker for that. Yeah.
We just seem to be driving up and up and up. We've had a few little sections where we're going down a little bit, but mostly we're going up. So I've no idea what altitude we're
We're
at
like
now.
on this big plateau at the minute.
Yeah.
Like on this.
It's really barren. It's such a barren landscape. We thought we might see a lot of animals on this drive and people, whatever, because we've
Seen a few goats.
so
Seen
many.
A few goats.
We have seen a few goats, yeah, but obviously there's been no stray dogs because there's no food up here. There's been very few donkeys, maybe like 3 or 4. No camels. Jack was wanting to see some camels today. But yeah, just a completely
It's
barren.
very remote, isn't it?
Yeah, really remote. The most remote we've felt in Morocco so far.
I think this is sort of like equal to going over the plateaus of the Norwegian Arctic. When
Yeah.
you're up on those plateaus, it's a real sense of there's nothing here.
Yeah.
Real sense like this, you couldn't be further away from anything.
No.
Real sense of complete isolation and remoteness, and also natural. Is like this landscape is a very little human development. You know, it's what we're looking at here is probably what it just looks like. It's what it's looked like for a millennium.
Yeah.
All right, we've left the end road. We're now on a rural road heading to our park up. So tonight is a little bit different because we are planning to do our first wild camping spot in Morocco. So we're heading into the mountains a little bit. Got another 2 kilometers of this, and hopefully we find a beautiful place for the night. It comes highly recommended as a good wild camping spot. So yeah, we'll see what it is. Hopefully the road stays like this and doesn't get any worse.
So we found an absolutely stunning spot next to this lake, and it is the first time in Morocco that we've actually seen anywhere with water in it. Like, we've gone past so many like riverbeds that are just completely dried up and not actually seen much water. But this is quite impressive.
Right, so there is a shepherd walking around with his flock. Doesn't speak any French, no English obviously. So communications, but I sort of went okay to park, and he was very happy and smiley. So we'll see if he's okay. I might just see if he wants a bit of fruit, see if he's hungry. I did sort of say, do aqua, and he was just sitting there, he's like, what? Right, so we're going to move the lorry. I'm not happy with this. I checked the weather forecast, we've got rain coming in, so we don't want any of that. And I'm parked literally on the bit which is the most sandy. You can see someone's got a little stuck before. I'm not going to chance it. I've already been stuck in the mud once, very embarrassing. Had to get rescued. And I don't think I can get rescued out here if I get stuck. So I'm going to move to somewhere that's a bit rocky. The track is perfect, so once I'm over there, it can rain or sleet, do what it wants, and I'll be safe. So yeah, let's move the truck. We were parked over there. We're now parked here. So plenty of stone there, look. Plenty of stone, and that's the track heading out. So we're not going to get stuck. If it rains, we're fine. I got my grip boards anyway, just in case. So who said you need an overlander? Tory's perfectly good enough. Well, it has to be one of my favourite times of day. Just at sunset. Sun has actually dipped now, but you get the orange glow on the mountains look absolutely stunning. So I'm just walking out of a nice cup of tea. Kids are having one final play before it gets too dark. And yeah, don't think we'll be joined by any more motorhomes today, unless we get a late arrival. Had a couple of cars come by, not really sure for what reason. But yeah, nice. Yorkshire tea, by the way, not Moroccan. But yeah, looking forward to tomorrow. We're going to head over the mountain. We've got an amber weather warning coming in for this region. So we've got high winds, we've got rain coming in tomorrow, a little bit overnight, and then a little bit sort of like late morning. So hopefully we miss that, because we've got we're going over the mountains a little bit tomorrow. Got about an hour and a half before we hit Azawat, and we'll sit there for a little bit of time, I think. Just noticed Kira acting a big kid. What are you up to? What are you doing?
Oh, just having some fun. You know you want to go.
Rick will be too.
What are you going to say, Ben? Rick will be too what? I'm leaving. The absolute cheek of it. I'm going. I'm out of it.
Bye bye.
Well, good morning, guys. It's another day here in Morocco. So we've got a couple of things to report back on. Firstly, we survived our first night wild camping in the Atlas Mountains. We didn't get kidnapped, which is always a bonus. Secondly, it's Baltic. It's freezing. I've got my fleece on. It's a bit chilly. It's going to be chilly for the next couple of days until the weather comes back in. But we are about 1,100 meters up at the minute. So there we go. See you in a bit.
That there is our road down.
Another bit of road in the mountain.
Right up your street, innit, babe?
I love it. I love it. I'd love it more if I was confident my exhaust brake worked.
Yeah, can you not say that?
But that works for like long downhills, not so much these. These are not actually that bad, to be fair. They're beautiful.
So we're just pulling in because we've just spotted a gas station and we need a bit of fuel. So it's not a real gas station. This is in fact a gas station for a very famous Hollywood horror movie. I'm not going to tell you which one. I'm going to see if you can guess which one it is and put it in the comments. But it's epic. It's proper signposted from the road. It's a massive sign, gas station, gas haven. And yeah, it's a little bit creepy.
Right, let's hit the road. That was pretty cool, hey?
That was really good. Yeah.
Why put a movie production, an American movie production, out here?
It's really weird, but it does look like America, doesn't it? It really does have
It
that
does.
vibe.
Surely there's places in America that look like this.
Yeah.
You know, why?
They wanted
Why
a holiday to Morocco.
Exactly, that's probably what it was.
We are literally about to go through a massive sandstorm. We just spotted it in the distance, it's blowing around like mad, and we're just about to go through it. Yeah, there's no way Tori's going to be looking clean after this.
I reckon we're gonna
Well, this is a first. I can't see hardly anything. There we go.
Oh, that's crazy.
Oh
Look at
my
this.
days. This is definitely a first for us.
I mean, it wasn't on my bucket list, but you know, we'll say it was another bucket list ticked off.
There we go.
Driving for a sandstorm.
I think that was the worst of it. Yeah, okay, well there we go. We've driven through a sandstorm in Africa. You know, never thought I'd say that. At least it wasn't a bad one.
So we actually had a bit of a break from filming whilst we were here, which was really nice. But we still went out and explored the town. There's beautiful Casper in the town, which was gorgeous. So we took a walk up there.
And there was monkeys.
Yeah, and we saw monkeys. At first, I was getting flashbacks of Gibraltar.
You need to help
I don't
me.
know how to get it on.
Can someone help me?
And I give the backpack to Rick. So I thought, I'm not wearing this backpack. And then we walked a bit closer and we saw that they were actually chained up like at the neck, which was a bit mean. It doesn't sit well with us, that, we did think. But then we did see them getting fed. So they're obviously looked after, but still doesn't...
Not looked after in a very loving manner, being
Yeah.
chained up to a post, but...
It was nice to see them getting the food, but it still didn't sit well with us. So not the nicest, but it is a nice town. We also went out for a meal whilst we were here. We had our first try of Moroccan tea. We didn't order it, they just came and give us it, and which I suppose is the best way really, otherwise we would have never tried it. We weren't really a fan of that, were we?
Nah, it's nowhere near as good as my Yorkshire tea. That's for sure.
I mean, it wasn't horrible, but I'm not a tea drinker anyway, and obviously it's mint tea, so did feel a little bit bad because they give us all this Moroccan tea, and each of us just took one tiny sip of it because it wasn't for us. But you're not going to like everything.
That's just the way it is, though, isn't it?
It is,
But
yeah.
there is a top tip in this, because we went to a restaurant out of the tourist area, out of like the central area,
Yeah.
and it was a lot cheaper than the other restaurants we walked by.
Yeah, our meal of 5, which was just like pizza and that sort of thing. Our meal for 5 of us cost £14, including a tip, and the tea and the biscuits and water and all this stuff. So that was really cheap. And then we got ice cream from the little restaurant next to the Casper, the castle place, and that was like half the price, wasn't it? Just for 5 ice creams and stuff.
It wasn't half the price; it was 120.
Well, 120. So yeah, it was a lot. So yeah, there's a little tip. If you go slightly away from the tourist bit, not even that far, then you'll probably find things a lot cheaper.
Right, we've come here to this temple. Now, we didn't even know this existed in Morocco, but this temple predates the Egyptian pyramids. Can you believe it? Look at this. Who knew this was here? I think he said this is about 10,000 years old. But it's marvellous. Think of the archaeology that goes into this and the building techniques. Fascinating.
Only joking, guys. We are here at Atlas Studios, a big film set in the middle of Morocco.
Now, the mystery of this place is actually a lamp. They said that once upon a time, if you rub the lamp, you get 3 wishes, but I'm not sure that is true or not. We don't know yet. But it's magical, this place. As I said, this area is about 30,000 years old, right? This was once upon a time a prison, home to Maximus somewhere.
Rick's racking his brain for a film quote.
Yeah, I know. It's the man of Gladiator, Mirius Maximus, whatever his name is.
What's wrong? You want lunch?
No, I got it. You wait for me to make like this one. Okay, yeah, I got it. Close the door. Close the door, kid.
Cleopatra, and welcome to my palace.
Hello? Yeah, it's just the red button. Just click the red button. Subscribe.
So kids, do you know what these things are here?
Nope.
Huh? Do you know?
No.
No. These are VHS.
What's VHS?
Old school Piper. Look, this one. Oh,
Old
this is the Lion. Lion King.
Oh yeah.
And then that's that horrible thing where as you went to watch a film and it was at the end, so you had to rewind it all the way back to the beginning. The kids don't know how lucky they are, do they?
Or someone recorded over it.
Yeah, that's
Savage,
true.
mate. Oh, found our next project. Just get it back to Garnham's Field. There we go, look, it's a Renault.
Oh, not gonna lie, babe, this would be epic.
Maybe we should have done a bus.
Ouch!
It's hot and dusty.
Come sit with me, Mum.
Oh, back seat, back seat.
Yeah. I like the idea of doing a bus.
The pedals.
Big windows, but they'll be cold in the winter. Ooh.
It's a little bit tight, isn't it?
Yeah, but we had a late lunch, didn't we?
Right, so we travelled 40 minutes east to this small little place called Scorva. I think that's how you pronounce it. So it's a little town we're just at, we've parked up at Camping Scorma Armadale. And we're now heading out to a Kasbah Armadale. First Kasbah we're going to look round. Kids, just move to one side, darlings. Yeah, so should be good. I think you can actually go in and walk around it. It might be paid, but we'll have a look. But yeah, this place is peaceful. There's no noise in the air. It's lovely. That's incredible. Sort of central courtyard, getting a bit of light in. Amazing. Strange to think people used to actually live in these buildings. I think you still can stay the night in these places. I think it's a hotel as well. Unbelievable. So yeah, this is the central courtyard. We're going to go explore a little bit further. You can have a complete look round. This is unlike anything we've seen in Morocco so far. Big steps, huh? Jackie, just wait at the top, darling. Maybe your little legs.
For me, I think the most amazing part about being in this Casper is the walls. Like what it's actually made of. Like this place is massive, but you look at the walls and it is just mud, clay and straw. And it just shows you how remarkable it is that they can build stuff out of those materials, just working with what they got.
So this is what they used to actually build them. Now when I first saw this, I thought it was for sheep. It's like a sheep pass in the UK sort of thing, but it's not. They would fill this with mud, probably a bit of water, and they would use these, and they would thump it and thump it. So really, like, even that is heavy. Jack, you want to hold it? Ready? Hold. You can now lift it and thump.
There we go.
Yeah, it's very heavy, so imagine hitting that to make this solid. Well, now lift high. Yeah. Yeah, so they would have to do this.
Be careful of the nails that are sticking into it though.
Yeah, incredible, so really difficult work, and then you would obviously undo these once it's all set and take the boards away. So these are like bricks. So it's just mud and hay mixed together, but that is some weight to that. But that's how they have these like ½ metre wall thick walls. That's why it's so cool. Like even here it feels cool.
We're quite high up now. Teddy, what do you see? What did you tell Mummy you could see?
A whole world.
The whole world.
Quick pit stop for a drink. What's up, Pip?
Oh, my itchy leg.
Itchy leg again.
She's last as well. Teddy, give it to Jack, the drink.
Always last. Piper's the oldest, so she goes last all the time. Instead of yesterday, actually. Yesterday you had your pancake first.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome. What an incredible place, though. Definitely worth recommend. Definitely worth recommend. That's not very good English. I'd definitely recommend visiting this place. If you haven't done a Kasbah, then this is really cool. You can either get a guide, or you can just walk around by yourself. We've chosen to walk around by ourselves. 40 dirhams per person. So we had to pay for Piper, but not Jack and Ted. So it was 120 dirhams, 12 euros, about 10 quid. So not too bad.
Right, so we're officially lost. We just walked around this Casper and we're trying to find the tallest bit to go to, because that's always what you've got to do, isn't it? But yeah, we've just found that we've literally gone round a complete circle and we can't find the way there. So it turns out we had walked around the whole of the Casper. It's split into a few different sections. So this area is to the left. The first bit here is a restaurant, and then you've got the bit that we were in, and then there's also another bit. So it looks like you can go into, you pick which one you go in, you pay different amounts for, and you don't explore the whole thing. There may be two separate businesses that operate out of the Casper, running tours and stuff. But really good experience, really good to see like all the old tools they used for cooking with and all of those sort of things. So yeah, definitely recommend it.
Right then, what are we going to do, Jackie boy?
Making robots.
Making robots. So Jackie got this robot kit, off-grid, no batteries, works off, what does it work off, do you remember?
Solar panel.
Yeah, it works off a solar panel, so we're going to build a robot.
And wires.
And wires and hydraulics. Yeah, should we do it?
And an engine.
Alright, first of all you need to pick what you want to make.
So whilst the boys are enjoying a bit of boy time, we've come down to the swimming pool. This campsite has a lovely swimming pool, but you do have to pay extra and it is freezing cold. So we're not going to bother with that this time because the kids will probably be in there for 5 minutes. So it's not really worth it for us, but there's a lovely seating area here. We brought a bag full of games. We've got dominoes, we've got playing cards, we've got Dobble, which is a really good family game. So we're just going to spend the rest of the afternoon chilling out. So that does mean that it is the end of this week's video, guys. Hope you've all enjoyed it. Don't forget to give us a big fat thumbs up. Teddy needs a wee, so I need to wrap this up. Pop a comment in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already done so. And we've also just launched our members community. So if you want to become a member of the channel, there's also the opportunity to do that and you'll get access to exclusive content. Right, best go and take Ted to the toilet. We'll see you next week.